Welcome to Village in Motion. I'm Rachel Baker. Normally you can find me in Intermissions, which is a fun social program that goes on during the day in independent living. It's filled with lots of different creative and cognitive activities. But while things are looking a little different on campus and we're keeping some more physical distance from each other now, I wanted to share some of what I do as a dance movement therapist with everyone here. So as a dance therapist, I really use dance and movement to enhance wellness rather than just for art or exercise. And we have a lot of fun here, and I'll say that as we get started, everything I guide through is really just a suggestion. So please listen to your own body. If any movements I suggest don't feel right to you, please avoid those movements. And if you know you have any medical advice to avoid certain movements, please listen to that advice. You're always welcome to modify what we do. Some suggestions for that are moving at a different tempo. You might move faster or slower. You might move a different part of the body, or if I'm moving, say, both shoulders, and one shoulder doesn't want to move, just move the other shoulder. You can also change directions. If I'm reaching forward and that doesn't feel right, you can reach your arms down or out to the side or up. Whatever really feels good in your body. And you're always welcome also to just sit back, listen to the music, and breathe. I always say there's movement just in breathing. So I think that's enough talking for now. We will go ahead, get a little music on, and get started here. We'll start with a little grounding. You can feel your feet flat on the floor. Feel the support from your chair if you're seated. And you might place one hand on your heart, one on your belly. You might let your eyes soften closed for a moment. Or just let your focus soften. And speaking of movement in the breath, see if you can tune in with that movement right now. Notice with each inhalation, your rib cage expands to the sides. With each exhalation, it contracts. See if you can notice the vertical expansion on your next breath in. Your rib cage expanding up and relaxing back down with a breath out. And see if you can notice a more sagittal movement in your breath now, front to back. Rib cage expanding, diaphragm expanding, and breathing out. All of this happens by itself without us often paying any attention to it. And see if you can tune in with your heartbeat while we're here. And you might notice as we sit for a moment, maybe your breath and your heartbeat start to settle a little bit. And we'll bring our awareness up from ourselves to those who are close by. Family, friends, neighbors. And you can bring your awareness now up to those who are farther in distance from you. Anyone on campus who might be watching this along with you right now. We're keeping physically distanced from each other, but we're still all in community here. Bring your awareness up now to those loved ones who might be even farther away. We'll take one more deep breath in. And we'll take a slow breath out. You can release your hands. And one more time, let's take a breath in and breath out. You can let your eyes open if they've been closed. One more deep breath. If you'd like, you can reach your arms up towards the sky with this one. Breathing in, reaching. And breathing out, relaxing the arms. And another breath with our shoulders rolling this time. Bringing the shoulders up, back, down, and around. We'll shake out our arms. And give our feet a little shake out here. Tap our feet on the floor. And then we'll just take a full body stretch here. Breathing in, reaching everything. And breathing out, releasing. Shake that out. As we move today, we'll be exploring some different movement qualities here. We've had a couple with our tune-in, some stillness, some stretching, some shaking, some tapping. And as we move, you can just notice what your preferences are. And how I always mention to change movement as you like. You're welcome to change the movement quality. So I'm going to bring the focus to my toes here.
Looks like morning in your eyes, but the clock's held 9:15 full hours.
And I'm going to start playing with the tempo, just slowing it down.
'Cause the afternoon's already come and gone.
And I'm going to speed it up again, finding that mid-tempo. And I'm going to make it twice as fast. We'll go for 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. And we'll get our heels tapping now. Give our shins a break. You can glue your toes to the floor.
Surprise, surprise, never something I could hide. When I see we
And I'm going to do the same, playing with the tempo here.
then I say, ooh,
Just slowing it down a little.
ooh,
Really feeling the feet on the floor as we move. And I'm going to find that mid-tempo again that we started with. And then let's try speeding it up even more for a moment. We'll go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's just take a little rock back and forth here.
now, throw its cover
And I'm going to change our movement here from this rocking motion, and I'm going to change it to a swivel, side to side.
It's the only way to bring me
So my heels are glued to the floor and my toes are turning. And we'll change this a little here, and I'm going to glue my toes but swivel my heels.
to you.
All right. We'll go for 2, 1, rest. Let's stretch out our legs, give them a break from all that work they've been doing. We'll take one leg, we'll reach it out, take a point and flex with those toes. And we'll roll that ankle around one way and the other way. We'll take a reach towards those toes, however far as feels good in your body right now. They say with stretching you want to be able to feel it, but if it hurts at all, stretch less far back out of that stretch. And we'll shake out that leg. Let that rest that's been doing a lot of work. We'll stretch out the other. Take a point into flex here. And we'll roll that ankle around one way. And we'll roll it around the other way. And we'll take a reach towards those toes, however far as feels good in your body. Always remembering to breathe. And we'll shake out that leg, that foot. Let that rest. We'll find both our feet flat on the floor again here. And now you probably won't be able to see this movement, but we're just going to wiggle our toes. If you don't have shoes on, you might have a little more space for wiggling. And we'll release our toes. You can maybe feel your feet pressing all four corners into the ground, really feeling that even distribution. And we're going to bring some movement up to the spine here. We'll start with a twist. Moving from one side to the other, avoiding forcing this movement. You're welcome to let your arms swing free, or if you have tighter space around you, you might hold opposite elbows or wrists or hands. And I'm going to slow this movement down. Think of sending the energy out through your fingertips, really reaching. And I'm going to take that reach and reach it up and over. And if your top shoulder isn't so happy with this movement, you're always welcome to take that reach, but just relax your arm down in your lap. And we'll switch up and over to the other side. And one more time, each side. That good side stretch. And reaching the other way. Back up to center. You might find your hands on your lap here. We'll take a little forward fold. We'll start with a flat back. And if this feels good, you can let your back round if that feels right. Slowly roll it on up. And we'll take a little reach up towards the sky. And we'll come back to center here. Let's do that one more time. We'll just take that forward fold. Roll it on up. And take that lift up, a little lean back. And coming back to center. Really feeling your feet on the floor, that support from your chair again. Let's take some easy shoulder rolls here. Moving one way. And the other way. And I'm going to change our shoulder movement here to some shrugs and drops. And I'm going to speed that up a little bit. And I'm going to change this quality a little into more of a bounce with the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, rest. Let's stretch that out. Reach one arm in front. Bring it across your body. If you want more of a stretch in that shoulder, you can give that a little hug. Bring that arm closer to you. And shake that out. We'll switch to the other side, reaching the other arm out. Bring it across your body, closer to you. And if you want more of a stretch, give that arm a hug. And release, shake that out. Shake out both our arms here. I'm going to take that shaking down into my hands and into just my fingers now. And I'm going to squeeze and flick. I'm going to take this movement and just change it up, speeding it up a little, alternating my hands. And I'm going to turn it into more of a movement that kind of reminds me of being in a pool and splashing some water here. You can even add a little shoulder, adding to that twist. And I'm going to twist even more to the opposite corners here. And I'm going to take this movement and toss it up. And I'm going to take it forward and down. All right. We'll go for 2, 1. Let our arms rest. Let's take another breath in and a shrug. Breath out. Release. And we'll give our necks a little attention now. Let's take a look over one shoulder and a look over the other shoulder. Being especially gentle with the neck, avoiding force. A moment longer if you can. Breath out. Release. Shake it out. And you can find a way to make yourself even more comfortable in your seat. You might lean back if you like, or sit up. And we'll breathe here for a moment. Let's take one more deep breath in all together. And breath out. So we've been doing some movement here. We'll balance that out with some rest. It's always good to find that balance. So taking any adjustments you need, you're welcome to lean back, close your eyes if you like. I'm going to talk you through just a brief guided body scan here. So for this body scan, you don't need to do anything or change anything. You can just invite your awareness to the different parts of the body that I mentioned. Beginning with the top of your head, your forehead, your right eye, right cheek, right ear, left eye, left cheek, left ear, nose, mouth, and chin. And bringing your awareness down to your right elbow, your right forearm, right wrist, the back of your right hand, the palm of your right hand, your right thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. Now bringing your awareness over to your left elbow, your left forearm, left wrist, the back of your left hand, the palm of your left hand, your left thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. Bringing your awareness down to your right knee, your right shin and calf, your right ankle, the heel of your right foot, the bottom of your right foot, the top of your right foot, and your right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Now bringing your awareness to your left knee, your left shin and calf, your left ankle, the heel of your left foot, the bottom of your left foot, the top of your left foot, your left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. You can bring your awareness now to the entire right half of your body, from the top of your head all the way down through your fingers and toes, observing any sensations without judgment. You can bring some awareness now to the entire left half of your body, up from your head through your fingers and toes. Noticing any sensations on this side. And you can bring your awareness now to the half of the body that's facing the ground. Feel that support from the floor, the chair. Feeling that connection. And you can bring your awareness now to the entire half of your body that's facing up towards the sky. Breathe into that space. Noticing all that movement that's in your breath. And you can observe now any sensations in your whole body as a single unit. How each part, the right half, the left half, the half facing the ground, and the half facing the sky all work together. And for another moment, you might place one hand on your heart, one on your belly. Noticing if anything has changed in your body from the start. Let's take 3 deep breaths together, breathing in love for yourself, breathing out love for those around you. Breathe in peace for yourself. Breathe out peace for all those around you. And breathe in strength for yourself. Breathe out strength for all those around you. If your eyes have been closed, you can let them open. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.